Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Long time no see.
Yeah, we're all back together, so.
The band's back together.
The three-man band.
3-man power trip. All right, anyways, we got some Cowboys news coming at you.
Cowboys.
Andy Dalton. That ring a bell?
The red rifle.
The red rifle.
The blue rifle now.
The blue rifle.
The blue rifle.
Oh, yeah.
We signed Andy Dalton for, I think it was $3 million, but he can make up to $7 million with incentives.
Yeah, I
think is what it said. Anyways, obviously I'm the Cowboys fan out of the group here, and I'm excited about it. Honestly, I've been chomping at the bit to talk about this a little bit. I'm excited about it. It does two things for the Cowboys. I truly believe.
Contenders.
I mean, honestly, he wasn't bad in Cincy. He wasn't the greatest, but he had them in the playoffs
and
fairly consistently.
And he didn't have a lot to work with in Cincinnati.
Right. So it excites me that we have a solid backup.
I don't think he's a backup.
Or B, what you just said, he could push for the starting job, potentially, and it's going to really put pressure on Dak to either get it signed, or if Dak wants to hold out, then I think we have a competent, competitive quarterback that we could go into the season with. Is that kind of what you guys see, too, from the outside looking in?
That's what I see. And at first when this happened, I was kind of, when I first saw the news, I was kind of like, I don't know about that. But then the more I thought about it, I'm like, he has done pretty well. I mean, in Cincinnati, he didn't have much to work with. Now he's coming to an offense that has a really good offensive line. Mm-hmm. Good receivers, a great running back.
A decent defense.
Yeah, and really, if you think about it, I mean, Dak wants all this money.
Mm-hmm.
Is he that... I mean, I would say he's better than Andy Dalton, probably.
Right. He's elite, but is he that much better?
Yeah, but if you're comparing money, what's Dak want? $35 million or something?
26 more than...
And you're getting
Dalton for $3. Is he that much better?
Well,
is that money worth it? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Because right now, that's $26 million you'd save if you'd signed the tag or whatever. Or I mean, if with the 7 built in. I mean, you go sign a couple defensive guys now.
Mm-hmm.
I would trade him. But
they said that they can't trade him unless he signs it, though, is what I heard. I don't know if that's the NFL rules. That's what I've heard, anyways. Mm-hmm. So that it puts a precarious situation. But that's why I like the signing of Dalton, because it gives us that leeway. It gives us that leverage.
You know you have a quarterback going in.
We know we have a quarterback. If he wants to hold out, let him. I don't know if Dalton's going to have us at 14-2 or 12-4, but I think he could respectably have us at 9-7.
And to me,
you know what I mean. Realistically,
and to me, if Dak holds out, that's not good on Dak's part, because say they start the season and Dak's not playing, they start winning games with Andy Dalton.
Yeah. What if Dalton jumps out to 5-0?
It's the Romo situation all over again.
Yeah.
Without the injury.
Right.
I mean, Dak did it to himself. He could already sign the deal, and they probably want to sign Dalton.
But I do believe, Dalton was signed. He signed it knowing that he's going to be the backup. But the opportunity might present itself. It depends on what Dak does. I mean, I hope Dak signs, but he's got to be realistic as well. He can't be pushing for $40 million and all that. But when he does,
my kids.
When he does, we'll just go with Dalton and see what happens. Like you guys were saying, Dalton didn't have much in Cincinnati.
No, I got him to the playoffs 4 times.
If he were to become the starter, he's going to have the O-line, Zeke, Lamb, Cooper, Gallup. He's going to have all that to work with, plus a new head coach in McCarthy. I think McCarthy could work with this roster.
And to me, Andy Dalton is kind of like Rodgers, back when McCarthy had Rodgers. He's that kind of quarterback, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he may fit the system better than Dak does.
Right.
I don't know.
You never know.
Well, where do you see Dak going if they keep Dalton?
There's pretty much 2 teams. I don't know if
Patriots or the Jags?
Patriots, the Jags. Patriots don't have the cap space is the only problem with that. And if he's wanting money, then it ain't going to be the Pats. It would be the Jaguars.
I think that'd be the most sense. They seem to kind of be dysfunctional. Mm-hmm. I mean, they seem like they'd pay him.
Anyways, that's my take on it, and glad to hear from you guys as well. But I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and I honestly think, I mean, if Dak holds out, and they do get to training camp, I would trade him. I mean, if Dalton looks good,
right, trade him and use the money on the surrounding talent. Yeah. I agree.
Because really, I'm not sure how old's the Dalton. Probably around 30?
30 probably.
Probably.
Then, the next couple of years, you could always draft a quarterback.
Right.
If you got everything else in place.
And then you got that money you could use. Hell, they could have money to sign Clowney. They could have money to sign, I mean,
you could have Clowney in there with Lawrence if they had the cap space. And he'd have to take a pay cut. But
right. Well.
Decisions.
Yeah. I think that's about it for the Dalton scenario. We kind of...
It was smart.
It, so yeah, I definitely think it was good.
Well,
check into we got episode 2.
Episode 2 coming up next. This was it for episode 1.